A pleasure to meet all at last, and welcome to Distance Gauge Part 2 once again. Right now we got ourselves a bit of a cloudy and somewhat musky time out here in Lothan, and so what we're going to be focusing on specifically is this. Wow. Never would I have figured that they would actually unveil not only a multi-pack for blasters, but also a recoloring. This isn't really the first time we've seen anything like this. Of course, you remember the Wild Edition with the Trailblazer and Parsonage. Those two were recolorizations that we never would have figured would actually show up. Then there was the Flip Shot series throughout 2021, which also had a slight recoloring. But now we have something specific, the Tactical Pack, which includes a brand new blaster, plus recolorings of the Triton and Ace. And I do figure that this could be fun. More specifically, this could be something I'd be willing to experiment with all night long right here. So without further ado, let's go ahead and unbox the Operator first, which is the new blaster that they made within this pack. So it's gonna cut the seals and ensure that we get this thing out as efficiently as we can. That's one and two. And three. So let's pack this away. Let's also go grab some of the darts that they included with this. Because we want to be sure that we get ourselves an accurate representation with some good results. This is mainly a 2-barrel blaster, pretty similar in ways to the Technician. You can hold 2 darts on the front, like so. But I don't see, well, there's not really any dart storage, which kind of is a bummer in comparison to most other blasters that we've seen throughout the series. They at least have some degree of storage. But hey, that's pretty much why I have 2 hands ready to roll. So let's get to the test itself, which simply involves this 100-foot long meter. It extends all the way out there to ensure that we get some good results. Maybe we'll see darts fly further than others, but let's prime the blaster for now and see what happens. Well, that's a good sign. That's the second dart, so I gotta reload like so. Second one, and just like that, we're ready to go. Wow, that one just hit the apple tree. Probably not a good result, but hey, probably shouldn't aim too high. That one curved downward. And that one did too, so looks like it's not going to end very well. 0 feet and advancing forward. And for the record, it's not just any apple tree that's got in the way, but crab apples. You can see that the first dart landed around 30 feet, and we go further only to find one blue dart, lots of crab apples on the ground. We'll probably count 47 feet being the middle mark. And then if we go all the way to the top, up here, plenty of stuff to see around here. But mainly a 56-foot mark for the highest point in this blaster test. So what do I got to say here? It looks like we do have ourselves quite a big competitor amongst the likes of most other blasters from this line. This is by far a pretty strange recolorization. compared to most. But you know what? I'm not really going to complain about this that much. Certainly, there has been worse. And I could sure tell you that maybe it probably won't be the lowest mark ever made in history on my side of the story, but maybe somebody out there knows what could be worse than a 56-foot long shot. Nonetheless, Operator is, without a doubt, pretty average for what it is. And the fact that it does have a build quality similar to that of other blasters, it technically does harbor a lot of Alpha Strike blaster shaping and designing and molding that we have seen before then. And not to mention, if you just took the barrel, it's literally a technician for the front end. And a scope on top that's fused, non-removable, doesn't really hold a lot of purpose. But still, I do feel like the Operator, even with its Alpha Strike-like quirks, it still is a million times better than the entire series of Alpha Strike to date. Especially going to today, when we literally have no more of it. Maybe a few re-releases every now and then, but anyways, if you want to see more, go down to my channel, then make sure that you tune for more of this stuff, because I will be covering the other parts of the box itself. Yeah, I do feel like that the Triton is not necessarily a part of the series quite yet. And as for the Ace, well, do expect that to make an appearance as well. But also, make sure that you like, subscribe, comment, follow me on social media, and stay on the Hollywood side.